This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social in association with Pursue Fitness Sportswear. Delighted to be joined, as always, by Shane McGuigan. We're here at the Lomachenko Campbell final press conference in London. How you doing, Shane?
Great, mate. Great. A lot of press, which is good. Feels like we're in a big fight, which is what we want.
All seems very real now, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like the fight was signed quite late. The press conference was done quite late, but we knew from a long way out that we were fighting Lomachenko and we were preparing for it, and we knew the date. So yeah, it feels like all the media and stuff and all the attention from social media has only been in quite a short, succinct sort of period of time. But yeah, we've had our minds focused on this fight. And even if the WBC had said with boxing Abdullaev or Devin Haney, we knew the next fight after that would have been against Lomachenko. So it's come around real quick and it feels great. You know, Luke's in a very calm, happy mindset. I mean, he looks it on the stage and hanging around him all the time. He's very relaxed and he's very confident.
How does this fight week compare to some of the other fights you've been involved with? Obviously, you've headlined in Las Vegas with Carl. George has headlined in both UK and overseas. How does this compare?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's in London always, because I get a chance to train at my gym, it always feels quite comforting and relaxing. You know, because for instance, right now I'm going back and I'm training Lawrence and Chris, Josh Taylor, and all that. So it feels like just another day in my life, really. But you know, working with David against the Bellew fight, the heavyweight's always like being around him, even though it wasn't a huge fight on the world stage. There was a lot of media attention, and this feels sort of similar to that because, you know, working with Frampton and stuff, like the lower guys, they didn't quite get the recognition, but in terms of the media, they don't really sort of cover it as much. So it feels like, you know, I would put it towards that one, the most sort of media attention. So yeah, but obviously the task is a lot harder of a task than Bellew.
Quite interesting situation for you as a trainer. I think it's fair to say this is the first time you've ever gone into a fight as a fairly significant underdog. Does that change your mindset at all?
Not at all. It feels great. It feels like that people are writing us off, and that's something that we've trained for. You know, when I first started getting success as a trainer, everyone thought I wasn't going to do anything and I was going to be useless. And that sort of gave me the motivation to put all the hours in and dedicate my life towards it. And this sort of feels like we're back there again. You know, people are writing us off, people are expecting us to fail, and that just gives us the little bit between the teeth and to go into it and make sure we're going to do everything we can to get the win.
Just wanted to talk to you about something that came up, I think yesterday or the day before. It surprised me, having been around you in your gym for a long time. Somebody was saying that Luke Campbell's been sparring 3 people at once. I know you and the way you train fighters. That surprised me. Is there any truth in that?
Has he? Hasn't he? I think Luke was pulling some legs, I think, when he said that. And also, Lomachenko, there's a video on him on Trans World Sport when he was an amateur. He was sparring like 3 different people, so it was at Luke's amusement, that one.
I think somebody better tell Tim Bradley. He was very animated about an hour ago when I was talking to him about it, so maybe somebody wants to tell him.
Oh, well, fantastic. Listen, the more people think it, the better. So yeah, no, we haven't. We've been sparring 3 people, not at once, throughout one sparring session. So, but people can make what they want of it, and maybe we have done it. What we did is we did an equation. So we went, all right, he's a featherweight, and then he was super featherweight, and then a lightweight, and we found out what he would have been walking in the ring at all those times. Then we added those up and then divided them by the amount of fights that he's had, and we got this exact numbers. Then what I did is I brought in a light flyweight, a bantamweight, a super middleweight, and a heavyweight. So and we added all their weight together, and then we divided it. It was the same weight at Lomachenko. So we got the power, we got the speed from a lighter guy, and so yeah, we've just got a mixed array of everything.
These new training methods, mate. New training methods. You've completely thrown me just by saying that. What is going to happen? Yeah, it's well. To be fair, like let's just clarify to people that may not be the case. So we're probably going to see
that did not happen, and neither did the 3 at once. I'd go down as human rights. Wouldn't be the right thing.
Talk to me about between now and the fight. As I've mentioned, you've been involved in massive fights. Luke, I think it's fair to say, although he boxed for Highland Arrows, this is a little bit of a different level. What's going to be the plan between now and then? Keeping him calm, keeping yourself calm, watching street beefs?
Yeah, watching street beefs is where it's at. Now we'll go from here back to the gym. He's going to have a little he has a massage today, and then he's going to do a little bit of a workout, a little bit of shadow boxing, just sort of make sure his weight's okay, just sort of get the last 1 or 2 pounds off, and then we'll go to bed. Maybe have some food early in the morning, and then check his weight again, and then just go to the weigh-in, and after that it's a relaxation time. We'll probably get a lot of food into him, a lot of fluid into him. He'll go for a nice meal, like a Thai meal with everyone. We'll all go for a team sort of meal. I'll watch him with Luke one more time, and then then he'll come back to the hotel, go for a sleep and fight night or fight day.
You mentioned about the weight and weighing and rehydrating. It's the first time we've seen them since the announcement press conference, which wasn't actually that long ago, come face to face. How much of a size advantage do you expect Luke to have on fight night?
In the ring, I don't know. I think Lomachenko will probably walk in about 142, 140, maybe 142. So we'll be walking in the ring about 148, 147. Luke doesn't put that much weight on. He puts about 10 or 12 pounds, maybe 13 pounds at max. But that's it. Just in terms of the natural size, he's bigger and leaner for his frame than Lomachenko is. He's naturally probably a super featherweight, is what he alluded to the other day. I watched an interview with him. He said, after he wants to unify this division, he wants to go down to 130. So it just shows that we've definitely got the natural side advantage on him.
Yeah, we're probably not doing the interview in the best surroundings. Final question before I let you shoot off. A lot of media here, as you said. How's the fight going to end Saturday night? Luke Campbell going to shock the world against Vasyl Lomachenko?
I really genuinely believe so. Yes, we've got the technical ability to keep it long with him, cause some problems. If you look at the Pedraza fight, that was quite a close fight until he dropped him later on in the round. So. And he's just carried so much more power than Pedraza. He's a better boxing brain than him. I see it as a technical fight, but then either one of them whoever's down having to force the fight, and it's going to be fireworks. And I think we're going to win either on points or by stoppage.
I look forward to watching it from the sanctity of my own home, as you very well know.
I'll FaceTime you on your way out, so you feel part of the team. Yeah, I'll get CBS to just hold the camera and FaceTime the iPad or something the whole way in, and then when he gets to fight night, then you can just stream it. You're a streaming kind of guy, aren't you? You're not pay for it.
Oh no, I'll pay for this.
Oh, you're going to pay for it? Okay, cool.
I have to tell you that anyway.
Buy a cable.
Shane McGuigan, thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Catch up with you soon.
Cheers, mate. Thank you as always.